The world is reacting to former U.S. President Donald Trump's arraignment, with many newspapers covering the developments and some using pun-heavy headlines to illustrate where their audiences stand on the affair. Trump faces 34 felony counts of falsifying business records in the indictment that was unsealed on Tuesday in New York. The Republican, who is running for president again in 2024, pleaded not guilty to the charges. Lower Manhattan was a chaotic scene on Tuesday, with journalists, politicians, tourists, and both Trump supporters and haters gathered outside the courthouse where Donald Trump faced 34 felony charges. Our correspondent Jordan Klepper was in the thick of it, but not to cover the trial. He had one goal: to get George Santos to talk about his volleyball career. Klepper's original plan was to witness Trump's arrest and the media circus surrounding it. But he became fixated on George Santos, a New York congressman, who he believed could get Trump off the hook. Klepper tried to get Santos to talk about his presence at the courthouse, asking if he was finally bringing legitimacy to the process. But when that didn't work, Klepper resorted to asking about Santos' volleyball career and even whether he had recently gotten a law degree. Klepper's attempts were met with silence. Klepper described the morning as a shit show, and I got a front seat to take a big all whiff. We may never know why Santos was there or what he was doing, but we can be sure that Klepper will keep asking the tough questions. The Midwest and southern parts of the United States are bracing for a new wave of storms that are expected to hit them. This comes just days after tornadoes ravaged through these areas, killing 33 people. Residents have been warned to have shelter ready before they sleep as another round of strong storms, including tornadoes, are forecasted to hit. Ryan Bunker, a meteorologist with the National Weather Center in Norman, Oklahoma, predicted that Tuesday's storm system could start as isolated supercells and form into a line of thunderstorms and continue moving eastward. Strong winds and hail have already swept through the Quad Cities area of Iowa and Illinois earlier this week. Trees were downed, and some businesses were damaged in Moline, Illinois. The tornado risk is expected to be highest in the evening and late night, targeting areas of northern Illinois, eastern Iowa, and southwest Wisconsin. The weather threat extends southwestward across parts of Kentucky, Missouri, Tennessee, and Arkansas. Blizzards are expected to hit North and South Dakota, with wind gusts up to 55. The National Weather Service has predicted parts of South Dakota could see up to 16 inches of snow, with the same conditions that fueled those storms from last week, which included an area of low pressure combined with strong southerly winds. The Midwest and South have to prepare for more severe weather. These conditions are what make the U.S. so prone to tornadoes and other severe storms. Officials reminded residents to check on their neighbors and keep their homes stocked with food, water, and medicine. With the storm expected to last for a few days, residents in affected areas should be vigilant and take necessary precautions to ensure their safety. Stay safe and stay informed.